What's going on, Soul Nation? Ginger Prime here, and I just concluded watching the Outriders broadcast number 5 in Frey. If you want to go watch it for yourself and for some reason YouTube isn't showing it to you, I'll have a link in the description of this video for you so you can go check it out for yourself if you're really not interested in my thoughts, because most of this was a summary of everything that they've shared up until this point. There's a few tidbits that I want to kind of talk about, give my opinion, give my excitement for this game that we're finally going to be playing the demo. But also I want to kind of sit down and just remind everybody, if you've been following and you want to play, tomorrow I'll be playing the demo here on YouTube. I've got that scheduled, so you should see it already on the channel. And then tomorrow night, Thursday night, I'll be over on Twitch. We just got partnered on Twitch, which is fantastic, as a part of the Work to Game community. And so on Mondays and Thursday evenings, I play video games over on Twitch. And then tomorrow I'll be playing over here for that. So ultimately, I'm very excited to share some Outriders with you guys, and hopefully we'll get to get teamed up and things like that. But if you've been following this game, a lot of what I'm going to share today is pretty much basic. It's crossplay, it's platforms, it's GeForce Now, DLSS, all the PC specs, all the ways you can customize the PC version. Xbox gets upgraded to Xbox Series X for free. Same thing for PS4 to PS5. Your progress carries forward from the PS4 to the PS5. Same thing for the Xbox to the Xbox Series X, and same thing with the demo. But you're playing a game that is cross-play, not cross-save/progression, meaning if you want to go from Steam to Xbox, unfortunately, that's not going to be a thing. If you want to go from PlayStation to Xbox, you're going to have to leave your characters behind, and that's an unfortunate thing. At least we're not cut off from each other gameplay-wise, but you should get an idea, at least from this demo, where you want to play. Now, they did throw some solid shade in this presentation over at Cyberpunk. They want people to be able to play this game on a PlayStation 4 and decide if that's the platform for them. They want to be able to let you play on Xbox One and be like, yep, I'm cool with how this looks. And so they also spent some time talking about how it uses dynamic scaling for the resolution, trying to maintain that frame rate, which essentially I think is appreciated, at least by me. I'm more of a frame rate guy. There was a period in time where everybody was resolution, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm like, give me that 60 frames per second at a minimum. That is something that I really enjoy. So, long story short, we do know the Outriders demo is going to be 3 hours of content. Now, you're going to be able to get to the first full chapter. There's basically nothing turned off in this demo. Later in the game, you'll actually unlock crafting and more of those systems. So you're not going to have access to those systems in the demo. That's going to come with the full release, but that's not like they had it turned off specifically for this. No, they're opening up the game. They're giving you the best opportunity. Now, I do want to take a critical look, a kind of a serious discussion around this whole thing, especially as it relates to endgame. This demo is not going to give you an idea about the endgame. This demo isn't going to answer all of your questions. You can still consider a demo a PR move. I think this is the right PR move. I think Outriders' PR team has been top-notch. Their information, their cadence, the amount that they're sharing with us, what they've kind of communicated. And I think, honestly, PR is PR, but just note, you're going to play the demo, your progress is going to carry forward. However, with anything, with any product, with any game, you know what? Just protect yourself. Don't buy 16 copies of this game thinking that it's going to be the be-all, end-all. If it ends up being the be-all, end-all, great, buy more copies. But, you know what I mean. Hopefully, you're an adult. You make your own choices. All right. So at the core of it, there's also matchmaking. In the different cities, you're going to be able to change your look. You're going to be able to customize your character pretty much to your heart's content. They have like some very visually beautiful characters. Honestly, I'm quite surprised with the level of detail is about it. Now, whether that's going to be something that in 2 years we're all going to be praising, like, oh my gosh, they got everything that you could possibly want in the game. But the fact that you can change your style, your appearance, your character at any of the cities, I think that's actually a pro move. Changing your character fashion tends to be big time end games for a lot of people. It's not my thing. I've never really kind of connected into that. So hopefully, if you're looking for all kinds of different kind of character customization videos, I'm probably not going to be the channel for you, and that's okay. I fully accept that. It's the same way with Phantasy Star Online too. It's the same way with Final Fantasy. It's the same way with all these games. Look doesn't necessarily mean that much to me unless it's tied behind some kind of achievement, some kind of like, holy crap, I can't believe I did that. I'm going to wear whatever that is now, because it's kind of more of a trophy than it is a kind of a fashion statement. I'm just not that fashionable in real life, and that doesn't translate into the online world. Hey, that's me, baby. So, all right. So anyway, we talked about that. We talked about the settings, lots of different options and customization options. They designed this game to run on like PCs that are at least 6 years old. My PC's on the older end. I've ordered a new PC that should be coming. I actually just got my ultra widescreen monitor. It supports ultra wide screen, so this is going to be one of the games that I get for experience in ultra wide mode as soon as my PC decides to show up. It was supposed to come here a couple of weeks ago. Texas froze over. All kinds of other delays in it, so. We'll wait. I continue to wait. Maybe they'll throw in a free keyboard or a mouse or something like that, because that'd be pretty cool. There's mineable materials. So this is an RPG. You're going to find materials out in the world. Like if you've been playing these kind of games, none of that should be a surprise to you. Same kind of concept as you can break down the weapons that you don't want for materials and parts and use them to upgrade your weapons. That's not going to necessarily be in the demo, but at the core of it, it's really, I think, an impressive feat and an impressive amount of options, especially with the age of crossplay, being able to have a lot of fun. Finally, they also showed off some custom controllers they're planning on giving away, so be sure to follow them on their social channels, and I'll try to include a link for that in the description. And as we learn more about that, I'll try to either cover that as a short, if a full video requires it, then a full video, or essentially as a post on the community page. So be sure to hit that subscribe button here if you're interested in more of this kind of content. The action RPG is really kind of where I always gravitate towards. We've been covering Valhalla and more. So no pressure, honestly. I would love it if you did. You can always unsubscribe later. I hate these call to actions. I'm not good at them. YouTube reminds me of it. But since I've been doing them, you guys have been hitting that subscribe button, which has been really appreciated so far. So tomorrow, I'm a Central Time person, so 11 a.m. Central Time. That's when we're going to be playing. That's what we're going to be doing. And we'll be playing that tomorrow night. So there's probably going to be a rush. Who knows how these servers are going to hold up. Who knows how tomorrow is going to go. Regardless, I'm very excited, and I'm very happy to share this with you. We get to play this, and then the full release happens on April the 1st. So hopefully you find something fun to enjoy about the demo, and if not, Bravely Default 2 comes out the next day. So plenty of things to be excited about in terms of gaming. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you're having a good year, and if there's anything I could do to help, let me know in the comments below. But for Ginger Prime, my name is Brian. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Take care. This video is sponsored by me, Ginger Prime. Hopefully you'll check out my podcast channel, Ginger Gaming Radio, which we have lots of guests, lots of great conversations, and even more highlights. Links are in the description below. Let me know what you think. Thanks.